The Son of God is sent to save all of man and his kind. They captured him and treated him like an animal. They dragged him like a dog and mocked him, all the way to the trial that he has already been found guilty of in the accuser's mind before it started. The warring angels in heaven ask, "Are you satisfied, Lord?" The Lord replied, "No, give him more." They brought him false witnesses, slapped his face, and cursed him. Then the warring angels asked, "Are you satisfied, Lord?" The Father replied, "No, give him more, for the cost of sin is high." They take him to the Roman governor. He tries to assert his power over him and commands Christ to be flogged. The Christ was beaten with 40 lashes minus one, with a cat of nine tails whip, cutting deep lacerations into his back, exposing his bones as his blood ran out of his body, and infections began to set in. They punched him in the face, threw a royal robe on him, pierced his head with a crown of thorns 6 inches long, as they mocked his royalty, dishonored him, and made sport of him. The warring angels asked the Father, "Lord, are you satisfied now?" The Father replies, "No, give him more. The cost of sin is high." Silence fell on the kingdom of heaven as all the righteous watched the Christ being judged guilty for no good reason. The full power of death and hell was released on him. Darkness took full advantage of the opportunity to beat and torment the Christ beyond that of a man. The beatings and wounds were so severe, no one could see if he was a man, for he was so disfigured. The warring angels in heaven, angry, drew their swords, waiting for the order from the Father, screamed, "Now we shall defend our Lord and your Son, O King of Kings. Who is man that you should be mindful of him, and who is the Son of Man that you should visit him? Are you satisfied now, O Lord?" The Father remains silent. Christ, sensing his Father's heart, commands the angels to sheathe their swords or to put them away, and replies, "No, it is not enough. My Father is not satisfied, for the cost of sin is very high." The beatings and cruelty continues upon the Son of Man, with Satan releasing everything he has in his evil arsenal on Christ, still before the cross. Almost to the place of the crucifixion, Christ's physical body gives way as the cross crushes him beneath it. Heaven and earth watches in utter disbelief as heaven asks the Father, "Are you satisfied, Lord?" The Father says nothing. Jesus looks up towards heaven in pain, beyond the power of man to endure, and shakes his head no, and whispers, "It is not enough. My Father is not satisfied. Cost sin too high." Then Christ falls down. The Roman picket man to help Christ carry his cross. The Christ reaches the place of the skull, which is called Golgotha. Finally, they nailed Christ to the tree, barely alive between two thieves. Hours passed. Heaven asked with great sadness in their hearts, "Father, are you satisfied?" The Father says nothing. Jesus looks for his Father. He is gone. Jesus says to his Father, my God, why have you forsaken me? Heaven and earth weeps. Hours passed, and not a word from the Father. Then Jesus sang with victory in his voice, it is finished. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Heaven and earth shakes, the thunder roars, darkness gives way to light. Then there's an awesome peace, and joy calms the Father as he says, I am is now satisfied.